Hello, it's Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. How's everyone doing tonight? Welcome to my channel. And I am here to just update you on my glue book process. So where I'm at is I've been organizing my signatures this week. I have a long dresser behind me, and I tried to show it, but it didn't work out on the video. So I'm just going to tell you that I have a long dresser behind my table here on the wall. My table that I'm sitting at is in the middle of my room, so my craft room. Back of me I have the long dresser. So what I did was I took if you've been watching my glue book series here, I had 11 stacks of 25 pages. So I laid them all out on that dresser, and then I organized my signatures, like just went down a line and took one page from each. And then I had one signature. So like here's 5 of my signatures after I went through the line 5 times. So I have after I went through the line 5 times, I made 5 stacks of 5 signatures like this. So like here's 5 signatures. So that's what I have behind me now. Actually, I have 4 left because I've already sewn one in one book. So I have 4 stacks of the 5 signatures behind me ready to go into the books. So I'll put that back. And then I'm sewing, doing one book at a time, sewing the signatures in. Like here's one that's done as far as sewing in the signatures. I've got my matching wax cord here. I think it came out really pretty. I like it. Sometimes I have the cord or the sewing under the fabric, but I usually do it this way. I really like to see the sewing. I don't know why, I just like that look, and I think it's really pretty. So I'm not going to go through, this is not a flip through tonight because we're not done with the ephemera. In fact, I haven't even started it, but I wanted to show you my progress as far as what the spine looks like. And then here is the book, one book with the 5 signatures. You can see there's a lot of pages in there, and it looks good from all angles. Here's the front. I like the little fabric ruffles sticking out a little bit, but not too much usually. So that's what this one looks like from the front. Here is a side view, and here is the back. And then you can see it's not, I made the signatures with the pages I did because I wanted to make sure it wasn't too like alligator mouth, so that whoever gets the glue books can feel like they have plenty of room to put in whatever they want. So you can see it's laying nicely as far as not, being too kind of fat to begin with, but it has plenty of pages in there. So I'll just show you real quick as far as, kind of just a little look at the pages and how they're laying. Like here's the back, here's the front, our front pocket that we did together. And it lays really nicely too, as far as, when someone goes to work in the book, it lays really nicely. You can open the pages, they lay flat like that. Really, really nice. This is going to end up being a perfect glue book because everything just lays so nicely. So got some tools here in my way, but yeah, everything's laying so nicely. So that's where I'm at. I'm ready to sew in the rest of the books. I'm not really doing the sewing on camera. There's so many videos out there. It's just a 3 pamphlet stitch, and there's so many videos out there where people have shown you how to do it. And if someone really wanted me to do it on camera, I guess I might muster up my ability to do it, but I just would rather not do that on camera because it would I'm already nervous enough on camera, and if I try to do this on camera, It's not that it's hard. It's just that if you do start to struggle with getting it through one of the holes, then, you know, I feel like the video would be too stressful for me. So I really don't want to do that on camera, but I would if somebody really wanted me to. But you know, it's just a 3 pamphlet stitch, and I just took one at a time, and I started with the first one, you know, that you see. So I opened up the book and just started with the first one and did one at a time. I take my time. I don't try to rush through that sewing in the signature process, because, you know, that would just make it more stressful. And like I said, it's not that it's hard. It's just that you have to take your time and have some patience and just do one hole at a time. And then you can see it came out really cool. I'm very happy with how this one looks. And so I'm going to sew in the signatures. And since I've shown you this one, it's not really necessary for me to show you the other ones yet until I have the ephemera done. Now, I think that I could come back and just show you, maybe do some of the ephemera together. It just depends on what ephemera I decide to put in here. It's not going to be anything fancy, because I want it to be things that can be used to decorate and to have fun with, as far as maybe if somebody does want to journal or have things to glue in and things like that. So just a fun little things to put in the pocket, and not too much, because I know that whoever gets them is going to have their own things and own ideas. Probably if it's a glue book, they probably might have things, you know, a stack of things that they're ready to put in the glue book, and all they need is the book. So I'm going to be just thinking about that while I get the ephemera ready. And that's it for this video. I don't think I have anything else to show you tonight, so it's a quick one. So I will see you back with if I, you know, do the ephemera on camera, or when it's finished with the ephemera, and I'll go over either go over the ephemera, or it might just be the final flip through, because like I said, it's going to be simple, probably simple ephemera. So I will see you next time. Thanks for watching tonight, and let me know in the comments if you have any questions, or if you need me to show you how to do anything. Oh, one thing, I'm sorry to put this at the very end. One of my subbies asked about how I join the pages together, if they're separate pages and I want, you know, two to put together to make the spans of, you know, the page I need to put in. So this is the paper tape that I get at Dollar Tree, just to show you. It's about 1 inch wide, and it looks like this. And here it is how it looks on, you know, when you pull it off the roll, it kind of looks white. When you put it down on a piece of paper, let me see if I have a piece of paper I can show you on real quick. As an example, I have some papers here that I can show you with. When you put your papers together, you want to put your 2 pages together, and you can use washi tape too. I was telling her, use washi tape, or you could sew them together if you want. But if you want to use some kind of tape, paper tape or washi tape, I just put my pages together like that, and then put this right down the middle, and kind of try to get it even on either side of where your pages are, where you're joining them together. And you can see how this disappears right, and it's like almost becomes clear, this paper tape, when you put it on paper. And then I just, you know, then I just cut it off right at the top or in the bottom, and then you're all set. And if you feel like, you can play it by ear as to whether you need it on the other side. Sometimes I put it on both sides, and sometimes I don't. So if you think that's enough, see, then you can fold it right in the middle, and you've got your pages joined. Now if you feel like it needs more reinforcement, just put it on the other side too. Do the same thing, and there you've got a very strong, you know, sturdy join together pages. So that's all I do for that. So thanks for watching tonight, and I'll see you next time. Good night.